In regards to my video about how it's not just fan fiction that hits so hard, it's also AO3 originals that are completely knocking it out of the park, I have some theories. So it's kind of two things, but they're both under the same umbrella of like censorship, I suppose, where if you're like reading romance or especially like dark romance, an author can write whatever they want on AO3, it's not censored. But also a bigger factor that affects any story is that if you're traditionally publishing a book, you know how you have to tend to write at an 8th grade reading level. AO3 doesn't have to do that. I don't even know if it's 8th grade always or if it sometimes even skews younger, but on AO3, an author is free to use their voice however they choose, and it just produces some like fantastic writing. I want to give an example of, I was scrolling a TikTok one day and there was like this ship trending and I wasn't even familiar with the characters, but I paused because I was intrigued and somebody had like posted a slideshow of like recommended fics. And you know how on AO3 you can write like a little summary or a little like snippet to catch people's attention? I scrolled through every one of those slides. There was like 6 or 7 of them and I was flabbergasted. Every one of them was so well written. It had so much personality. They were so clever. I was just like in awe of the skill. And even for a blurb, like that very rarely happens to me, especially because I don't love first person blurbs and I'm seeing that like more and more. And they tend to be like, kind of like these declarative statements. It's especially like in romance and something, I might like come across a blurb and like the dude will be like, I'm an alpha. And I'm just like, no, like, please don't say that. But every one of these slides that I scroll through, they were brilliant. Like, I wish I had written it. So many times when I pick up a book, like a popular one, I'll finish it and my husband will say, how was it? And I'll say, it was serviceable. And he'll be like, oh, that sounds bad. And I'm like, no, it's not. I know that sounds bad. I can tend to speak harshly, but it's good. I mean, it did what it set out to do. It was, there's nothing wrong with it. But when I read some of these fics, whether they're fanfics or originals, I come out of that experience like changed. Like I grow as an author. 3, I just finished this video realizing I missed big number 3. Diversity, diverse voices in every sense of the word. You're going to find that all over AO3, and that's not so much the case in other places.